Hey guys, so today we are in your classwork right away. We are in lesson number 16. All right, so get yourself into your classwork path. There's going to be a lot of you pausing, you playing, pause, play with it. We're actually going to go through most of all of your classwork here today. You do want to finish up any ones that we do end up skipping here. Yes, you've got your answer key to check them. But like I said, a lot of, okay, you try it, so pause it yourself, and then I'll go through with the explanation that's behind it. So let's jump right into it. All right. A lot of action going on with these problems. So you're going to see me underlining, drawing to kind of give you the visual of what's going on here. So when I read the first problem, 4 less than the quantity of 8 times n. All right, so I'm focusing on this word less than first of all. Less than means it's going to be a subtraction problem, okay? I also noticed that, hey, it's going to make me switch the order as well. So I do need to keep that in mind. All right, quantity, that tells me it's a group that's coming up. So quantity really means we're going to have some parentheses that are going on here. And then 8 times n. So, okay, less than meaning to subtract, but I also need to flip the order. So that 4 is going to come second, and then 8 times n, all right, to multiply a number and a letter right up against each other, all right? So 8n minus 4 is what we're after. I don't technically need the parentheses. If you put them in there, nothing wrong with them. And the reason why is because of my order of operations. My order of operations is going to tell me to multiply first and then subtract. So the parentheses are like, hey, multiply first. And you're kind of like, I already knew that. All right. All right, try the second one here. So like I said, hit the pause button. All right, let's see how you did. 6 times the sum of y and 11. Now we really like this one here. So times meaning that we're going to multiply. All right. Sum meaning that we're going to add. Now here's the important thing. Look who showed up. Look who showed up. So I refer to the word sum as one of our special boxed in words. We're going to see this with a few words. There's one for each of the operations. The big thing is because this word and is always going to appear. With our special words there, and is always going to appear. That's going to be the operation there. So because it's sum means to add. All right. So that's where my addition sign is going to be. It also means parentheses as well too. So this is a package deal. Cannot separate it. So 6 times and then y plus 11. All right. The thing here is we may not. All right. Typically when we do this, we just put the number right up against the parentheses. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not nice at all. All right. So yeah, number up against parentheses does mean to multiply. So that's something that we try to get in the habit of doing and not having that little dot there to show your multiplication. Again, it's something that we usually it's just almost like math. Okay, I'm trying a new pen. It's not working. Go back to the old one here. Let's see what's happening here. All right. Clearly, it's not working. All right, there we go. All right. So there we go. We're gonna go with the 6, the parentheses right up against it, and then the y plus the 11. Okay. Question 3, to square something. Now you might not be familiar with this. Hello, let's welcome them. Square. All right. Square is an exponent. It's the short way of saying the second power. All right. Keep in mind, you've got this machine in front of you, or maybe it's off to the side right now, your computer. Go into Google, type it in there. Just, what does square mean? Square of M. Type something with it there and see what pops up sometimes. All right. So, hey, we're going to square it. So to the second power. And then I'm not a big fan of this reduced by. In math, we typically don't like that word a whole lot. But if we reduce something, we're going to make it smaller. So that's why it's minus 49. All right. Try question 4. Hit that pause button. All right, let's see how you did. The quotient when the quantity of 17 plus p is divided by 8. All right, so first of all here, if you were confused by this problem, you should be. It's a bad problem here. Look who shows up. Quotient, which means to divide. And then it also says is divided by here. So Yeah. If you're confused, you have good reason. So we could say the quotient when the quantity is 17 plus p and 8 is what we could say. Or we could say the quantity or the quantity of 17 plus 8 is divided by 8. So I'm going to have you scribble, 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 scribble. All right. I guess I should have told you that ahead of time. All right. It's okay. It's okay. We learn from this kind of stuff here. So the idea is hey, 17 plus p, this is being wrapped in parentheses. Remember, fraction bar, we're dividing by an 8. Remember, though, your fraction bar comes fully installed with your parentheses, so technically we don't need it, and we could just say 17 plus b divided by 8. Again, just a little vocabulary that's there to be aware of. Okay, try question 5. All right, try question 5 and try question 6. Hit that pause button. Try 5 and 6. All right, let's see how you did here. The product of x less than 5 and 8. Okay, so here we go. Some was one of our boxed in words, all right, because that word and is going to be here. Same thing with product. Product is going to be what I consider a boxed in word because look who showed up, and. The and is where that symbol is going to go. So when it was the word sum, the and meant to add. Now that I got the word product, the word and means to multiply. So and is universal. And kind of depends on who's along with it. X less than 5 and 8. Those are the two things we're multiplying together. So I'm multiplying together 5 minus x. Remember, it's less than. Flip the order. All right. And I'm going to multiply it with 8. Now, there's the separation. So it's going to be this guy times this guy. All right. Now, we could end up rewriting it. That'll get the job done as well, too. But they are the two separate things. We're going to multiply x less than 5, and we're going to multiply it with 8. So that is a package deal that's there. Question 6, the sum of 5 and x squared. So in question number 6, notice the comma, which makes you pause. So the sum of 5 and x. All right, sum. Sum means to add. And look, oh my goodness, remember that was we talked about those boxed in words. Look who's there. The word and is there. So that's where your addition sign is going to go. So it's 5 plus x. You're going to wrap it in parentheses. Then we need to square it. Remember, squared was the shortcut way of saying to the second power. So all of that's going to get, so they're saying, hey, I want you to add first, and then I want you to square it. The parentheses is what makes us add first. All right, go and try question 7, which means hopefully you hit the pause button. Okay, so the product of 3 and x divided by the difference of x and 4. Oh my goodness, does this have everything here? Okay, product, all right? Product is one of our boxed in words. It means the answer to a multiplication problem. Look who's here. And, all right? Okay, divided by difference. Difference is one of our boxed in words. It means the answer to a subtraction problem. Look who's there. And, all right. So the product of 3 and x, so we're going to multiply. Remember, we multiply a number times a letter right up against each other. Divided by, remember, fraction bar, and then the difference of x and 4. There we go. All right. If we were writing it out from left to right, we would be writing out 3x wrapped in parentheses divided by, all right, wrapped in parentheses, x minus 4. This says the exact same thing, but again, we don't like that division symbol. So there is your winning answer that's there. All right. Let's try number 8. All right, so let's see how you did. The sum of 5 and x times 3. Okay, here we go again. Sum. Sum is one of our boxed in words because that word and is going to show up. The and is going to separate what you're multiplying together. So I'm going to multiply 5 and I'm going to multiply it by x times 3. Okay, what does x times 3 look like? Well, it looks like, wait, no, go back. Plus sum. So remember, sum means add. I saw that multiplication. I was already there. All right, and x times 3. Remember what x times 3 looks like? It looks like 3x. So you might say, well, can I write it out? Yeah, no. We want to clean it up. So if you had this, it's okay. It's not enough, though. All right, we need to clean it up. There's your winning answer there. All right. Try 9 and try 10. All right, let's see how you did. The quantity of 5, okay, quantity means we're going to use some parentheses here. 5 plus x decreased by the quantity of our, okay, in our 3 plus y. All right, so 5 plus x. So that's together. We're going to decrease it, so we're going to subtract it. And then again, parentheses 3 plus y. And that's it. You're done. All right, nothing more to go on there. But we do need our parentheses. Remember, that's what that word quantity is going to end up meaning here. And then question 10, the difference. Okay, there it is. That's one of what I refer to as a boxed-in word because that word and is going to appear. So the difference of x and 2 less than 5. Okay, so this one, I don't know. It's like anything in life. You can say something one way and take it two different ways. Like, that's awesome. And then you can say the exact same words. That's awesome. And two completely different meanings. So how you say something can really affect things. And I think that's what happens here. So I'm not a big fan of question number 10. Difference, I got to have subtraction sign. All right. So the x minus 2. So the difference of x and 2 less than 5. So technically that's separating the two of them there. So really, oh, less than, flip the order. All right. So yeah, we can go with this. All right. Again, I think the wording's off on it. I'm not a fan of that one. There's a difference of x and 2. Now, if it said the difference of x and 2, pause as in comma, and then less than 5, then we got something that's going on here. But this is just the difference of x and 2 less than 5. So, and again, it's going to separate what you're subtracting there, 2 less than 5. So again, not a great question, but it's one worth talking about. All right. Hey, actually, we did them all together, so nothing for you to take care of. Lucky. All right, people, enjoy.